Kilala bilang backbone ng healthcare industry. Pero paano nga ba kung sila naman ang kinakailangan ng pangangalaga? Sa pagtatapos ng Nurses Week, ilang nurses ang nakausap ng Omni News tungkol sa estado ng kanilang mental health at kung paano tinatrabahong maiwasan ang burnout. Panoorin sa report ni Paula Saraza.
Floater kami, umiikot kami sa lahat ng unit, medicine, ortho, neuro, stroke, rehab, palliative, halos lahat ng buong ospital, pati emergency.
Mahigit 4 na taon ng Clinical Resource Team Nurse sa Ontario si Michelle Fuentes. Ipinadadala sila sa iba't ibang hospital unit o department na nangangailangan ng dagdag suporta. Bagamat fulfilling kung maituturing ang propesyon, aminado siyang may mga pagkakataon pa ring hindi maiiwasan ang matinding stress at pagod sa trabaho at ang pakiramdam ng burnout.
Nung nag-start ako as CRT, sobrang anxious ko talaga. Parang feeling ko, naku, hindi kaya to kaya, parang ganun. Pero eventually, sobrang dami kasing learning na matatry mo lahat ng unit, hindi ka lang nakafocus sa isa. So parang na-enjoy ko siya dahil dun sa ganung factor na today stroke patient ka, tomorrow rehab ka naman, and then you get to handle like palliative, end of care, end of life, yung mga ganun. So, pero anxiety tsaka yung stress level, parang good days and bad days.
I believe that to be in a place where you are happy to work, that's the easiest way to prevent burnout.
Ito rin ang nararamdaman ng dating long-term care nurse at ngayon specialty pharmacy nurse na si Katrina Corloncito. Hunyo noong nakalipas na taon lamang nang iwan niya ang trabaho sa long-term care.
Nung nasa long-term care ako, the nurse to patient ratio is intense. Like even the scope of practice that we have to do and that are expected in our shift, it's too much for a person. It's non-doable, honestly.
Burnout happens at all levels of nursing.
Ayon sa isang psychotherapist at isa ring RN na si Justin Lee, hindi basta-basta natatapos ang trabaho ng mga nurse paglabas ng ospital o institusyon. Dahil bukod sa pisikal, dala rin nila ang mental at emotional weight ng trabaho.
When the shift starts and when the shift ends, things blur. We can't easily, have our job and our personal life. It's very hard to differentiate the two because we're human beings. I think normalizing all of these things as well is so key to preventing or being proactive when it comes to burnout.
Sa 2025 survey ng Canadian Federation of Nurses Union, natukoy na isa sa bawat 4 na nurse ang makikitaan ng senyales ng anxiety, depression o burnout, mga karanasan o karamdaman na hindi raw madaling iwasan.
I can't speak to all nurses. I feel like what would have been good for me to know was, what are the signs? What are those signs? I feel like that could have been so helpful to me to know. And also being able to talk about it when those signs or if those signs come up.
Sa pagtatapos ng Nursing Week, paalala ni Lee sa mga kapwa nurses.
We care for other people, but we also have to take care of ourselves.
Paula Saraza, Omni News, Toronto.